Hi, my name is Hillary, and I have BPD, and I want to talk about it. Well, mental health as a whole, I guess. Oh my gosh, I've tried doing this several times, and I'm literally recording on my phone right now, and like the angle is so weird, but we're gonna fucking do this. So, hi, again. I'm Hillary, like I said. I just turned 32. Woo-hoo. And I got diagnosed with BPD around 5 years ago. And so where I'm at now is I have gone through DBT. I did group DBT therapy and did that for like 2 years. And went through the whole coursework and everything. And then I did individual therapy, and I've done some couples therapy because your girl is married. Yeah. And so yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I've successfully completed my programs, my treatment plan, and yeah, now I'm just raw dogging life again. Only I have a lot more skills this time, which is why I'm really happy. So a little bit about me, my background outside of BPD. I have been with my spouse for 9 years this year, and I have been married to it for 7 years this year. Goodness. And we've been on a long journey together because, you know, I got diagnosed while we were married, not before. So I went through some shit, and probably I'll talk about it. Like, it's not a secret. My family is sick and full of cycles that need to be broken, and I vowed to be the one to do that. So I have gone through a lot of crazy things, I think, and I have gained a lot of knowledge along the way, and especially along my journey with BPD. Like, I've just accomplished so many goals that, like, I didn't even know I could have these goals in the beginning, because I thought I was always gonna feel like complete shit 100% of the time, and now I don't. I still definitely struggle. I'm menstruating right now. So for the girlies out there, or the people, whoever has uteruses, that have BPD, maybe we can all empathize with each other on that one. You know, it gets a little harder. The mania gets a little crazier. The emotions are a little higher. But I'm here, and I'm okay, and I'm accepting of how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and what I'm doing with this process in this moment. I have hesitated on really creating content for a long time. You know, before it was like, oh, well, I don't know if I'm ready. And then outside of that, it was, who am I, right? Like, who am I to tell people anything? And I realized by the relationships that I have in my life, that I actually have a lot to give, and I have a lot of wisdom, you know, and so here's to it, you know. And I've wanted to talk about it, and I want people in the BPD community, and also the mental health community as a whole, to feel like a community, you know, and not that we're all just individuals, because we are sharing a collective consciousness, people. We're all living the same reality that's outside of our reality. But yeah, like I'm totally not here to preach. I just want to be fun and talk about shit. I am shy. I'm in a parking lot right now, so and I also have no recording equipment. I'm literally on my Google Pixel right now. So yeah, we're starting from the bottom. Which is okay. That's a great place to start. Can't get any lower than that. So yeah, I didn't really, rude. I didn't really plan anything out to say. This is more, I guess, of an introductory video. But what I would like to do is just be honest. Just be honest about the experience and the shame and the guilt and the realities of my relationship, not just with my spouse, but also with the other people in my life. You know, it's BPD is an interpersonal disease. I don't know if disease is necessarily the right word, but yeah, you know, it's all about relationships and how our relationship is with the world and with ourselves. And, you know, people with BPD, we really lack a sense of self a lot of the time, which is really difficult to navigate because you don't know what to do if you don't. I didn't know what to do when I didn't know myself, because how can you? Like, you're always going to constantly be trying to make one choice or another. And then, you know, I also struggle with like perfectionism and imposter syndrome, and so, you know, there'd be times where I'd be getting better and, you know, things would be going better, and then I'm like, I gotta self-sabotage because this is not meant for me. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not good enough to be happy. I'm not good enough to experience joy. And, you know, I used to emphasize so much on happiness, on that piece of life, when I realized that I wasn't actually looking for happiness. I'm looking for peace. Oh, God, that changed a lot. That changed a lot, because that is truly what I want. I want peace within myself and for others. And I stopped focusing on being happy all the time and said, fuck it. If I'm not happy right now, I'm not happy right now. If I'm overstimulated right now, I'm overstimulated right now. If I'm manic right now, if I'm being a total turd, that's what I'm doing. And I can change it if I need to. You know, I can work through the emotion if I need to, or I can just feel it. And, you know, there's really no magic recipe to going into remission with BPD, because that's what we do. BPD is, you know, often compared to things like, you know, alcoholism and addiction and things like that. I've called it the cancer of personality, where it just kind of comes in and screws up a whole bunch of stuff for you and really affects you. And then with proper treatment, you can go into remission, right? And so I would consider myself at this point in the early stages of remission. But that's to say that it can always change. Things can get better, and then things can get a little bit worse again. And I just try to remind myself that I'm not starting over. Just because I feel like shit today, I'm not starting over. I still have all of that knowledge. I still have all of my experiences, and I'm not starting over. And, you know, again, peace. Peace. Acceptance equals peace for me. And that's a lot of what I learned in DBT. Acceptance equals peace. And sorry, I keep sniffling. We're just finally having a couple nice days out in the Midwest, and I think my allergies are kicking.